kids. I'm here with little Nathan again.
Hello, children.
And we are going to talk about Abraham and Lot. Abraham and Lot
We're going to talk about him a lot. It's going to be a lot of Abraham.
I knew that was coming. Okay, so Abraham was related to Lot. They were good friends, and they were both rich.
Oh, so Lot's a guy's name?
Yes. They had lots and lots and lots of sheep.
Lot had lots of sheep.
Right. And that's how you measured wealth in their time.
Just piles of sheep.
They had lots of sheep, but the problem was they had too many sheep.
I'm staring at the business end of this sheep. I'd rather you turn the sheep around.
So the land could not support their sheep, and all their herdsmen started arguing. Ooh. So Abraham said, you know what? It's not good that our families and our herdsmen are arguing. I want to divide up this area.
He's saying this to Lot.
He's saying this to Lot.
A little bit of a fight going on. Abraham's trying to sort things out.
Right. Abraham was very wise because he had such a close relationship with God and he listened to him lots.
What does Lot think about this problem with the herdsmen?
Well, Abraham says you can have this land or this land. You choose.
This land? This
yes.
land in front of me.
This land in front of you.
It doesn't look so good.
It doesn't.
That land looks lush and verdant.
Yes, this land was very good. It had
lots.
Remind
you of anyone?
No. It had lots of grass and it was good for animals. Except that in this land there were lots of bad things going on. So Lot, he said, you know what, I'm going to go over there because Lot loved money. And
that's
knew.
Not good. The love of money is the root of all kinds of evil.
Right.
I heard that.
Right. And so Lot went over there because he saw dollar signs in his eyes. He thought, I can make lots of money
he was like,
if I take my herds over there. Yeah.
Cha-ching.
So Lot goes away to that side, and
Cha-ching.
Abraham goes to this land, which isn't as lush.
No one's saying cha-ching when they look at this land.
No, it's not as good. But then you know what Abraham did? He heard from God. And God said to him, Abraham, look out at all the land surrounding you.
Abraham gets to look at lots of stuff. He's looking at stars. He's looking all around.
That's right. And
he's got his eyes open, this guy.
He does. And God says, I'm going to give you all this land to you and to your descendants. And Abraham is not worried that he doesn't have as good of land as Lot. He just built an altar and worships God there because he knows that God is going to take care of him and he trusts that. He's not sad that his land doesn't look as good as Lot's.
This land looks like my lawn.
But Lot put his faith in money, and that's why he went over here. And he didn't care that it wouldn't be a great place to live. So what we're going to learn about today, kids, is the discipline of simplicity, which means getting rid of things in our life that can keep us from doing life with God. And one of the things in our life that prevents us from knowing God better is sometimes money.
Right, so that's kind of like what I was saying. The love of money can lead to bad things. And one of those bad things is you start to like money more than anything else.
That's right. So we're going to learn about tithing. And one of the ways we teach tithing is we get 3 containers and we call one our tithing container. So whenever we get money, we take some of that money and we put it in our tithing container. And that's what we give back to God. And it's not because God needs the money or God even wants the money. He just knows that money can capture our heart. The next one is our spending jar. And the last one
Can I guess at the... Oh, too late.
Oh, you can
guess.
No,
I can't see it. Is it our savings?
It's our savings, right. And so we have these 3. You can talk about this with your parents about how much money you are going to put in each one.
Now, I don't have any money.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you get money when you do little jobs or chores at home for your parents, and then you can put them in these different containers.
This is the only thing I do, and I don't get paid for it.
Oh, well, maybe you need to talk to Pastor Nathan about that.
He's kind of tight-fisted.
Anyway, some of you also have built beautiful offering collecting jars or savings jars or piggy banks, whatever you call them at your house, with wood. And you could do that with your parents as well. I would love to see how you do it.
Yeah, I love seeing those pictures.
I do too. Anyway, let me give a little blessing to Nathan before we go. Yeah.
Can you hold my hands again?
I sure can hold your hand. Alrighty. May you only love God. May He capture your whole heart. May you worship Him with a heart that is undivided. Bye.